ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha.
Feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against the 76ers, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
And the starting group for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Williams is out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot. And for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Wagner is out there with Walker, and it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And so here is Chicago. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Kessler, a screen on Walker. Here's Williams. He takes it in.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. And Williams drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Outside Walker. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And these first meetings are always interesting. I'm curious what matchups we'll see.
Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Ball with it. Pass to Williams. Knocked loose. Outside Mathurin to the paint. Here's Wagner. Offensive rebound. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the block.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Allie, thank you. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Halliburton against Ball. Halliburton, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Hawkins.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Takes a 3. Halliburton misses.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Jaquez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Nembhard outside. Wagner with a screen. Three-pointer. In this one. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Now here's Mathurin, coming off a 31-point game against New York. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Off the window. It's good.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Now Ball. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Now here's LaVine. Here he goes. Here's Kessler. The rebound by Nembhard.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Halliburton. Mathurin against Jaquez. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Walker, a screen on Ball. Halliburton for 3. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 6.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out from your Pacers.
He's checked in for Chicago. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Pacers 4th.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
The Bulls trail by 4. Now here's LaVine. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Kessler. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great. inside.
Right side Mathurin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season. And one thing Bennedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Now here's Jaquez. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Walker. Here's Nembhard from behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Levine. Ejection.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Jaquez with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Jaquez with a screen on Mathurin. Williams passes to Jaquez, and they pick up 2. Jaquez has got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Mathurin finds Walker. Nembhard outside. Knocks down the triple. Nembhard's got his second basket.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
And here's Jaquez. He has 6. Kessler a screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official. Saw contact while he was going up. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jaquez.
Well, when you watch Jaquez, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each movement.
Pacers leading by 7. Halliburton with the ball. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
Here's Jaquez. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Down low. Here's Toppin. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Kept alive. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. And it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
It's Jaquez on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's such a hard-nosed player. Jaquez is always ready for battle.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw misses. Tobias Harris checked in for Indiana. Hield comes in for Halliburton. He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Wagner, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so it's Indiana with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
The Bulls trail by 11. Soft touch off the glass.
Been working for high percentage shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Now here's Jaquez. 9 points in the game. It's rebounded by Wagner.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Harris. Outside heel. And it's off from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Vucevic. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard outside. Healed from outside. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Bulls trail by 12. Inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Now here's Nembhard. Pounded by Ball. To the inside. Here's Wagner. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Toppin. The Pacers making their last shot. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here we go. For 3, Mathurin. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 12. Outside Jaquez. Toppin outside. Jaquez with a screen on Harris. Here's Toppin. Drives to the hoop. Count that one. Toppin's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Now Mathurin. He's got 10. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here.
Substitution for your Pacers. Ariel Horton, Aaron Nesmith, Tyrese Halliburton.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Such a wide open look. Nembhard's got 9.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Now here's Jaquez. 9 points in the game. He's off on the layup. Indiana leading by 13. Halliburton outside. Pass to Okporti. Back to Halliburton. Plenty of space. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. 11 points in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games. Now
Dosunmu. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the opening quarter.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Well, Indiana shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Halliburton for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Joe. Three-pointer, Buzelis. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Obi Toppin. Isaiah Joe is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Pacers leading by 11. Harris outside. Pass to Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Ball taking his time here. And it's Harris with the rebound. Indiana's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Noel. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Noel's got his first basket.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Now here's Toppin. Ball with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's Buzelis. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Down low. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here's Noel. Nesmith on the wing. Healed up top. Pass to Harris. And that one drops. Harris has gotten his first basket of the night.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Joe. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 15. Left side, Noel. Pass to Heel. Ball against Halliburton. Here's Harris. Chicago with a rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Vucevic with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got 6.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Up top, Nesmith. Guarded by Toppin. And the basket by Heel.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ball. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. The layup misses. Bulls trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Misses the baby hook. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. Outside Joe. Pass to Buzelis. Now Joe. Down low. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pacers leading by 14. Outside Noel. Here's Harris. On target from about 13 feet. Harris has got his second basket on the night.
And understanding that the mid-range jumper is not dead. I love it. Harris is dependable and takes smart shots.
Pass to Joe. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Noel, the pass to Harris. And here's Halliburton, pounded by Ball. Halliburton against Ball. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here for the Pacers. Wagner's checked in for Hield, and it's Nembhard in for Noel. Bulls trail by 16. Here's Levine. Williams with the screen. Dosunmu outside. And here is Williams to the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
So it's the Pacers now. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Wagner. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. And no good. Nice D from Wagner. To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Levine with it. With the drive. Hit on the drive. And Levine converts.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Levine against Halliburton. Now Nesmith. No points yet. Back to Halliburton. Down low. Here's Harris. Outside Nesmith. The 3 is up. And it's Chicago with a board. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Levine finds Kessler. Dosunmu outside. Kessler, a screen on Halliburton. Dosunmu, the pass to Kessler. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Nesmith. with the block. Dosunmu on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. And Indiana with some changes. Walker comes in for Tobias Harris, and Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith. Now here's Dosunmu. 11 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Walker with a steal. Here's Mathurin driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Pass to Levine. To the middle. Kessler, no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. On target from range.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Here's Halliburton. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his fourth assist with that last one. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's get excited.
Checked in for Indiana. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Levine. Here's the pick. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Wagner. Outside Hield. And he makes it on the layup. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Levine passes to Kessler. Pass to Dosunmu. Launches a three. Mathurin with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nembhard outside. Now here's Mathurin. He's guarded closely. Hield for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They set the pick. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Wagner. Burton. Mathurin with some nice D.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Hield passes to Walker. Nembhard with it. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just a tremendous ability to finish.
making a switch here. Indiana shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's the kid. He's covered by Mathurin. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Nembhard, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Hield. Back to Wagner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Kessler. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and he's solid at the stripe. It's the physicality of Wagner that makes him so good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Now here's Joe. A minute 39 left in the half. To the inside. The kid's shot is off.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Here's Nembhard. Walker for 3. Fires in the triple. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, the Bulls shooting 45% here in the second. A minute 6 left to play in the second quarter. Kessler, a screen on Mathurin. Pass to Kessler. Over Wagner. Kessler, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And here's Hield. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Indiana.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And the Bulls shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. To the middle to halt the run. The shot by Buzel is no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Nembhard takes it off with both hands and rips it down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well. Great
example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Drops in the 3.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Spins. And there's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. Indiana making a switch here. Good on the second one. 12 seconds left in the second period. Here's the kid. And he drives in. Here's Burton. Shots blocked. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Pacers delivering the blowout. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see you. Everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome to... Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I like...
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, you...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker, and it's Wagner in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Three-pointer Mathurin, the offensive rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Levine passes to Williams. Mathurin with a steal. Halliburton up top. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Driving inside. Back to Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. And for Chicago, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. It's Jaquez on the wing. It's Vucevic, high post, pass to Dosunmu. And here's Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick-and-roll action.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's Dosunmu. Down low. Williams passes to Vucevic. Here's Levine. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Nembhard. He's covered by Dosunmu. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 17 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jaquez. 9 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, what a fantastic game for Jaquez. With all the little things he adds, big scoring nights are a huge bonus.
Here's Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Levine passes to Williams. Tipped!
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
For 3, Mathurin. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Vucevic gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton for 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Mathurin. Levine passes to Vucevic. To the inside. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man, Walker. Making his presence felt there inside.
Vucevic, a screen on Mathurin. Here's Jaquez. Offline with a 3. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Nembhard. Six on the shot clock. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Now here's Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And he drew contact. On the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Wagner with a screen on Jaquez. Mathurin passes to Wagner. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And it's Joe penetrating. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
To the middle. Out to Harris. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harris has got 9.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. It's Jaquez on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Jaquez. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Yeah, Jaquez Jr. is an unpredictable player, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
The team counts on Harris for this right here. I mean, his efficiency is a big part of their offensive scheme.
Vucevic with it. 11 points in the game. Back to Toppin. 4 on the clock. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Harris. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the second. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason. They are uncautious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Jaquez. He's got 14. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Can't be too surprised by this.
Down low. Here's Nembhard. Harris passes to Noel. Healed for 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. He gets it in there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Left side, Nesmith. Chicago with a rebound. Now Jaquez. pick by Vucevic. Jaquez, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Ball. He's guarded by Noel. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Pacers. The pull-up jumper, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chicago is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. Outside Joe. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Joe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Harris outside. Nesmith on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Toppin. Outside Jaquez. Fires the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Harris. Nembhard outside. Outside Nesmith. There's the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got 9 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Nembhard. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
A nice shot by Toppin.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Harris. Let's go with a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Joe, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Noel. Now Nesmith. Now here's Nembhard. Here's Noel. Sinks it from distance. Noel's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
There's a screen. Here's Ball. And he gets it to go.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Outside Noel. Healed for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Harris against Vucevic. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harris. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our state. Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Isaiah Joe topping out there with Buzelis. And it's Sanogo in at the 5. And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's the kid. Another shot. Sanogo can't hit. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Watson. Out to Hield. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Sanogo, pounded by Harris. There's a screen by Toppin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Edwards, he's checked in for Watson. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Now here's Harris. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half. And here's Chicago. Outside Joe. Pass to the kid. Toppin, left side. Here's the kid. Tries it from the top of the key. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Harris outside. That three's off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Noel, the pass to Harris. The kick out to Edwards. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's the kid. Pass to Sanogo. Here's the kid. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Akporti. Hield to the ball. The floater. Noel, the pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. And Nesmith gets it to go. Here's the kid. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Driving to the basket. And he can't jam it through. The Pacers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Here's the kid. Pass to Burton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Cheatham's checked in for Hield.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 9, Antonio Cheatham.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Noel, the pass to Cheatham. And here's Nesmith. Pass to Harris. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Outside Nesmith from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Here's the kid. Here's Sanogo. Pass to Joe to end the run. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Nesmith on the wing. Here's Cheatham. Three-pointer, no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% for the floor. Inside, Sanogo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And here's Noel. Pass to Harris.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with foul. Like that.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Indiana. Hield comes in for Cheatham.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Harris. Nesmith passes to Noel. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. Nails it from three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Levine. Kessler, a screen on Hield. To the paint. And finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Indiana has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Noel, the pass to Harris. To the inside. Here's Pokashevsky. Good D by Kessler.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
He tries for three. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Pass to Noel. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Harris down low.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
For the Pacers, Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Indiana making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
LaVine with it. Now guarded by Harris. And LaVine throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's Hield, missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Pokusevski. Rips down the breakaway slam.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Outside LaVine. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs. Look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to LaVine. Down low. Here's Burton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Well, LaVine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Ball against Payne. Now here's Harris. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his third foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For your Pacers,
Kessler with it. Outside LaVine. Kessler, a screen on Hield. Here's LaVine for 3, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, this is what good play calls do. They get your best scorers, like LaVine, room to operate.
Outside Noel. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. On the wing, LaVine. Guarded by Hield. LaVine, that one's good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Harris. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 5. Nesmith's shot is off. Oh, it's stolen away.
Bulls foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Noel. Outside Hield. Jacks up with 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Levine passes to Burden. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Hield. And here's Harris. The three. Out to Hield. Now Noel. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaFord. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our